Hello everyone, this is Abhishesh Nandan. Welcome all of you. Students, in a part 1 video, we have learnt various things, and especially I have discussed about the introduction of chemistry, characteristics of a chemical reaction, chemical equation, ways of writing a chemical equation, and advantages of chemical equation. If you have not seen the part 1 video, then go through part 1 video and try to learn these things. And this video is the continuation of part 1. Okay, in this video I will totally discuss the balancing of chemical equation, ways of balancing a chemical equation. Okay, now we will learn about the balancing and how a chemical equation should be balanced and why should we balance the chemical equation. These are the important terms that we'll discuss here. Okay, so balancing means to make equal. You know that balancing means in a chemical equation there are two parts, reactant and product, and these are the two important terms that is associated with the chemical equation, reactants and product. Okay, and the number of atoms make equal on both sides, means reactant side and product side. What we have to know about the reactants? Reactants are those substances which takes part in a chemical reaction. Okay, means those substances which takes part in a chemical reaction is called, they are known as reactant, and product is a new substance formed as a result of a chemical reaction. After chemical reaction, a new substance is obtained, which we call product, and this product, the product having entire different properties than reactant. Okay, consider a reaction A plus B react together, combine together and form a compound AB, where AB are called reactant because these are the two element or compound takes part in a chemical reaction, so these are known as reactant, and new product is formed which is called AB. Okay, so now the question arises here, why should chemical equation be balanced? No, why is it necessary to balance the chemical equation? I think in class 9 you have heard about the law of conservation of mass, which states that mass atoms can neither be created nor be destroyed in any chemical reaction. And it means total mass of the reactant side equal to total mass of the product side. So this law is known as law of conservation, which is given by Lavoisier. Okay, so let's start the balancing of chemical equation. But first we will know the definition of balancing of chemical equation. What is balancing of chemical equation? Balancing of chemical equation. Define it. Balancing of chemical equation means it is the process of equalizing the number of atoms on both sides. Both sides means that is a reactant and product, side. Okay, consider an example. C plus O2 gives CO2. You know that carbon is whenever burnt in presence of oxygen, it will release carbon dioxide. Okay, so we have to, in first step we have to list up the types of elements or atoms that present on the reactant side as well as product side. Okay, so list up all the elements on the reactant side first. So number of different types of atoms, number of carbon atom is 1, number of oxygen atom 2 on reactant side. Now product side, number of carbon atom 1, number of oxygen atom 2. See, one carbon atom on the product side also, 2 carbon atom on reactant side, 2 carbon atom on the product side also. So this is already balanced chemical equation. Hello, we can write balanced chemical equation equal to C plus O2 CO2. This is the balanced chemical equation. Okay, take another example also. This is example number 1, example number 2. CH4 means methane plus O2 gives CO2 plus water vapor. Okay, what is the first step that we have to do here? We have to list up all the elements: carbon, then hydrogen, then oxygen. It means 3 types of elements present. Similarly, we have to prepare such type of list on the product side: carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, now we have to write the number of atoms on both sides. Number of carbon atom on the reactant side 1, number of hydrogen atom on the reactant side 4, number of oxygen atom on the reactant side 2, number of carbon atom on product side 1, number of hydrogen atom on the product side 2, number of oxygen atom on the product side 2 in CO2 compound and 1 in H2O, this compound. Actually I am using here plus sign because 2 oxygen atom present in 2 different types of compound. So whenever 2 same element present in 2 different types of compound, we have to list up them using plus sign. We have to separate them using plus sign. Okay, so now make it equal. Start the process of balancing. So see, 1 carbon atom, it is equal. Okay, and during the balancing of chemical equation, we have to focus on those points, only those atoms that having a difference. They are difference in number. See, here is a number of hydrogen atom on reactant side and product side. On the reactant side it is 4 in number. Hydrogen is 4 in number, while on the product side it is only 2. So we have to make it equal, and this method is called hit and trial method. Hit and trial method. We are using hit and trial method here. So in hit and trial method we are free to multiply with any number. The only condition is this should be equal. इक्वल होना चाहिए, किसी भी नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं. Okay, so this is 4 in number, it is 2 here, so we have to multiply this number by 2. Pay attention here, we have to multiply this hydrogen by 2 to make it 4. Okay, now it becomes 4. So when 2 is multiplied in this hydrogen atom, and it means we have to multiply 2 here, so what happened there? 2 is also get multiplied in oxygen. 2 is also get multiplied in oxygen because it is present in hydrogen is present along with oxygen in a compound. So 2 is also multiplied in oxygen, means we have to multiply 2 in oxygen where it present there is only one hydrogen or an oxygen atom. See, okay. Now count the number once again. It is equal to 4. It is equal to 4. Here is only 2 oxygen atom, so we have to multiply 2 here to make it equal to, then it also become 4. Now see, 1 1 4 hydrogen atom, 4 hydrogen atom, 4 oxygen atom, 4 oxygen atom. So this equation is now balanced, and balanced we have to write as balanced chemical equation is CH4 plus 2O2 gives CO2 plus 2H2O. After balancing, we have to write it as follow. Balancing of chemical equation. It is this such type of reaction is called balanced chemical equation, where number of atoms of reactant equal to number of atoms on the product side. And this equation is balanced as in order to follow the law of conservation of mass, which states that atoms can neither be created nor be destroyed in any chemical reaction. Now you can take the other example. See, try to balance it. Use equation Al. This is example number 3. Al plus HCl, aluminum plus hydrochloric acid, gives aluminum chloride plus hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas will be evolved. So let's start the process. We have to list up the number of elements, all the elements that present on the reactant as well as product side. So write it: aluminum, hydrogen and chlorine. 3 types of elements present. Okay. Similarly, we have to list up all the elements on the product side: aluminum, hydrogen and chlorine. Now write their number. What is the number of aluminum atom on the reactant side? 1. Number of hydrogen atom? 1. Number of chlorine atom? 1. Now product side. Number of aluminum atom? 1. Number of hydrogen atom? 2. Number of chlorine atom? 3. See the list and think about the number. Which number we have to multiply so that we got equal number on both sides. So this is odd number. We have to convert this in even by multiplying it 2. Then what happened? We have to multiply chlorine by 6. See why we have multiplied this number by chlorine by 6, because it is 6 in number, so we have to make it equal. Okay. Now when we multiply 2 in chlorine atom, means we are multiplying 2. We should multiply 2 here. Okay. When we multiply 2 in chlorine atom, so we have to also multiply 2 in aluminum atom. Okay. Now see the hydrogen, number of hydrogen atom. Here is 2 and here is only 1 hydrogen atom. So what we have to do? See here, we have multiplied chlorine atom by 6. Okay. So we have to write 6 here, and 6 get also multiplied in hydrogen because these are present in same compound. Okay. So same number should be used in both cases. Now it becomes 6 and it is 2 only here, so we have to multiply this by 3. Now it is 6, it becomes 6. So we have multiplied hydrogen by 3. Now we have to write 3. Now aluminium become 2, so we have to multiply here by 2. So the balanced chemical equation is balanced chemical equation equal to two aluminium plus 6 HCl form 2Al Cl3 ammonium chloride plus 3H2. Okay, so such type of equation is called balanced chemical equation. You can also try the the chemical equation. Example 4, lead hydroxide plus HCl gives PbCl2 lead chloride and water. Okay, try to balance it and write the balanced chemical equation in comment. Thank you.